the Andrew Lake Podcast.
Now in collaboration with Acid Quote Tees.
Feel the rhythm now.
10,000 years!
All connected.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Andrew Lake Podcast. Now in collaboration, proudly in collaboration with Acid Quote Tees. It's great to be with you. Welcome back. I realized that last episode, or a few episodes ago, I actually gave a shout out to Washington and my friends in Washington. And I realized that Washington State is actually different to Washington DC, as in Capitol Hill. And I remembered this because my friend Naomi, who I gave a shout out to, she was very adamant about this. She says, "Oh, no, I don't live in Capitol Hill, I live in Washington State." So, sorry about the mix-up. I guess we can give a shout out to both Washington DC and Washington State, and all of our friends in the US of A, America, land of the brave, land of the free, and of course all our friends from around the world. My other friend Catalina, she is from Capitol Hill, and of course I had to ask her, were you there? Were you, what happened? What happened on January 6th? And all she really said was, "Oh yeah, I was there." And I go, tell me about it. Where were you? What happened? And she just goes, "There was definitely a sinister energy in the air that day." So, yeah, I guess Catalina, she's the sort of girl that keeps to her own self. She has her own little world, which is actually something that brings us nicely to today's quote, acid quote of the day. The more in you go, the more out you are. Oh, I should also mention, coming up, we're going to have Chris interrupt if she's around, because she wants to do a family constellation. So I don't know if you know about family constellations. They are an amazing awareness technique that was pioneered by Bert Hellinger and also made popular by the film maker Alexandro Jodorowsky from such films as The Holy Mountain, El Topo, Santa Sangre. So, yeah, we're going to do a family constellation if Chris is nearby. I saw her around. I think she will be, she'll probably just burst in as usual. So, yeah, that's coming up. And then I guess family constellations are also about this thing of the more in you go, the more out you are, because these constellations, they bring you into yourself. They force you to look at your family origins. This is our humanity. This is how you were brought up. This is the connection that you have to the people that were in your life in your formative years. And it's through this process of looking at it and working with it, moving the energy, understanding it in an experiential way, that you come into contact with yourself and you go into yourself. And the irony is that the more in you go, the more truth you experience, the more realness, the more of the fake stuff frivels away, the shallowness, the surface area appearances of things. So the irony, the irony is that the more in you go, the more weird you are. And you look more out to people who don't go in and they don't do these sort of techniques. They don't meditate. They don't look at themselves. They don't introspect. And yet the irony is that you actually get more truth, more reality. It's almost like this thing of who's insane? Who's the insane one out of the two of us? Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh my goodness, who is this?
Oh, sorry, it's...
I'm recording a podcast again. Do you want to be on it again?
Again?
Yeah, we just
Sure.
have to share the microphone.
Sure. What about...
Okay. Oh, that's right. We were going to do a family constellation.
Okay,
Wait.
I'm waiting.
Okay. So, wait, do you want to do one? Yeah, you
Yes.
do want to do one. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what you do,
Yeah.
just wait, is you get a piece of paper. Anyone listening at home can do this. This is amazing. This is a family constellation self-do. So, blank piece of paper, pen,
Yeah.
and here's what you do.
Yeah.
You're going to write a dot somewhere on the page.
I'm gonna write a what? A dot?
A dot. You're going to draw a dot.
Yeah.
And you're going to write your name next to it. And the way you find where to put the dot is with your intuition. So you sense the space. You sense the page. And you do it like a cat. Right? So you know how a cat chooses where to sit in the room? They're just sort of sensing around and they're going around. So go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So the dot and then your name.
Alright, done.
Yeah.
Now what?
So now you're going to draw another dot. And this is going to be your mother's name. It's going to be your mother. You can use anywhere in the page. And wait, before you do this, you write her name as what you called her. So if you called her Mama, you call her Mama, and you do it in your mother
Okay.
tongue. So if you
What I
you
call
spoke
her-
Italian,
What I called her in growing up or what I
yeah.
call her now? Or
No,
both?
no, growing up.
Okay.
So you draw a dot and you write it in Italian or whatever your mother tongue name was.
Done.
Okay, so now father. You draw a dot
And whatever I call him.
and whatever you called him, yeah. Remember, you can use the whole page.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we can do brother or sister. Do you have any brothers?
Yeah.
Okay, so one for your eldest brother
That's it.
and then sister?
No.
No? Okay. So now we can do your grandfather on your father's side.
Oh. Wait, what? The name or what do I?
Whatever you called him. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
So now you can do your grandfather on your mother's side. And take your time with finding the space. So now we do grandmother on your mother's side. And just sense how she was for you. Sense what you know about her. And so now you do your grandmother on your father's side. Okay, so take a look at that and just sense the space between them and take a look at the page. Okay. Okay, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, so new page. You can just turn one page. So this time you're going to do a dot. Just wait while I tell you what it is. And this dot is going to be for war. So the Second World War is the biggest one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. First World War, Vietnam War, any civil wars.
Wait.
Any kind of war.
Any
kind of war.
But all of them or just I have to choose one?
Well, anything that you sense about war. It represents all
Okay.
war.
So my idea of war.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You can also write in Italian if you want.
No, I don't.
Okay. So now you're going to do a dot for alcohol and drugs. And drugs includes prescription medication and illicit drugs.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Next dot you're going to draw anywhere on the page is going to be for infant mortality.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So this will include miscarriages and abortions and children that have died. So you can
It's
write
horrible.
you can write infant mortality and write in brackets abortion or miscarriage.
Okay.
Okay, next dot is going to be for what is it? Just give me a moment. Oh yeah, the next dot is for betrayal. So this will include divorce or cheating. So if someone's been married and they've had relations outside of that relationship,
Yeah.
outside of the wedding,
Yeah.
that's betrayal.
Betrayal. Okay.
Okay, so last one for this part, but there is more to come. You're going to do a dot for money. Okay. Is it okay? Is it too intense so far? Do you want me to stop recording? Because we can stop recording.
No.
I can finish it without this on if you want.
I think we're good.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now, sensing these dots, put in your grandfather on your father's side.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yep. So now your grandfather on your mother's side.
No, maybe.
Okay. And now grandmother on your mother's side. And then your grandmother on your father's side. And just take your time, use your intuition, use the space, sense the whole space. And feel free to slow it down, there's no rush. You're doing great. So now, your father. And now, your mother. So So just take a moment to look at that and to sense how the space is. Sense where everything is. And this will be the last one.
Ooh.
You're
Yeah.
going to write a dot for you. And you're going to place yourself into this. And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
How does that feel?
Weird.
Yeah.
Sorry. Very weird.
Yeah. So a couple of things.
Yeah.
When
So how am I supposed to make meaning of this?
well, here's the thing. Because it does work energetically,
Yeah.
you don't actually want to analyze it.
Okay.
So don't think about it and don't talk about it so much.
Okay.
You actually do just want to look at it and sense it and feel how it is in your body.
Okay.
And any stories that come, any explanations, any psychology, it's fine if it comes to your mind, but just let it pass. And actually also, you should not talk about this to anyone else, and you should not talk about it to me. So this is
Okay.
your process.
So should I rip the page
Yes,
off?
you will rip the page out and take it with you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. And this is just one of the possible versions of family constellations.
Yeah, this is just one sort of process for it.
And so there are many.
There are, but just that process is different every time. So, yeah, another thing you can do is you can actually draw an arrow from one to another and get a kind of direction and a movement to it. So, yeah, powerful stuff.
Powerful shit.
Yeah, I feel it. Anyway, thanks for doing
Ooh,
that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's very intense.
we can talk about it more later.
We will talk about it more later.
Okay, I'm going to keep recording.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you later. Anyways, so that is Chris. So thank you very much to her for coming along and sharing these moments together. Pleasure as always. And yeah, I'll also just quickly mention that with family constellations, a lot of the time, I mean, you can do it with a piece of paper and a pen at home, but the full version of this is that you actually get people to represent these different parts, and you actually do it with a trained facilitator in a room with people. And I've done that in various ways in the various awareness intensives that I've done, and it's been very, very eye-opening. It's really powerful stuff. So yeah, the more in you go, the more out you are. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. And just to say that what I was trying to say at the top was that the more in you go, the more insane you look to other people. And yet the more truth you are encountering. It looks like insanity, but you are encountering truth. And that's what we're doing here on this podcast. We're keeping to ourselves. We're making our own little island. We're making things real. We're being honest. We're being heartfelt. So very warm wishes to you. Stay safe. Feel the love. And continue this journey into life, into meditation, into awareness. Check out Acid Glow Teas on Etsy. The more in you go, the more out you are. Catch you later, guys. Have a beautiful day.